Dude, I literally don't know how to start an interview. I guess,
Hello, yes, that is correct. Your host CZQ has introduced me correctly as Controversy the Magnificent Max Caper.
yes, okay. So, what is the very first thing you did after hitting 2,277 total level?
I think I jerked off.
No, come on, bro. I'm serious.
I didn't even know if you didn't say anything. You didn't even say you were
I
recording.
did want to tell you I just started because if I told you I started, you're going to be like, oh, yo, I don't know.
Yeah, but you're like trying not to laugh as you're asking.
Okay, that is true. I will try to, I'll be a professional interviewer here.
Notice what the first thing I did after I guess I went to the Lumbridge, right? I went to
Lumbridge?
Max Island and then I went to Lumbridge. You were there.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not technically the first thing that you did after maxing.
What's the first thing I did? I don't know.
Well, okay, let's say like you logged back on, right? Not like the maxing party because that was there. I was there for that, the maxing party. But the very next time you logged in, what did you do?
I have no idea.
Yo, you're a great interviewee. All right, fine. Slayer. Okay, there we go. We got something. Which skill almost made you quit the game while you were maxing?
I'm gonna redirect this question to which skill was the most agonizing but also the best, and that would be my 89 to 99 agility grind in 15 days on Arty Rooftop.
Okay, yeah, that is a bit psychotic. This was during COVID, so
This
more
was during
respectful.
COVID times, so the gameplay hours was quite elevated. We're talking, I know for some of you guys this might sound like a casual day, but for the rest of us that leave the house, we touch grass, it's a lot.
Weren't you taking Advil?
And I'm talking about 15-hour days. We're talking about carpal tunnel. We're talking about tendonitis, tennis elbow. I was waking up by the end of the 5th day and taking 2 Advils to start my day as I sat down on my 1,000 laps a day journey on the Arty Rooftop.
That is wild.
Agonizing, but beautiful.
Well said. All right. Well, was maxing your account actually worth it, or do you regret the grind?
Was maxing your account worth it, or do you regret it? Now, you see,
I feel like that's a good question, right?
we live in a time of 2025. Let me set the time and place. The year's 2025. You're playing RuneScape through a launcher called RuneLite. RuneLite, all you have to do is activate virtual levels and you're right back into the grind. So no, I have no regrets of maxing my account. Of course, we love to see number go up, total XP go up, levels go up. You turn on virtual level, you still get the pop-ups of fireworks. It's great.
Yes, that's true. The virtual levels. I've actually been wanting to put that on, but I feel like you can't put it on until you maxed. Right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's borderline illegal to put that on before you max.
Yeah.
I might have to report you to the authorities.
I would love to see my range level pop up, but you know what I mean.
Report you to Mod Ash.
Not the Mod S, bro. How about the most unhinged thing you did just to train a skill faster?
Most unhinged thing to train.
Yeah, we're talking like psychotic level.
I don't know if this is psychotic level or anything, but I was on family vacation in Yellowstone National Park, and I chose to spend a day in the hotel room to play mobile.
What'd you do?
I believe I was training Hunter. Or something. I was training something. I don't remember exactly, but I did skip a day of family vacation to train.
See, yeah, family vacation. It's different if you were with a girl. That would be a little worse. I feel like family vacation makes it a little bit better.
Oh, unhinged. Ooh, can I change my answer?
Yes.
I still wouldn't call it unhinged, but I will change my answer. So I had a girlfriend at the time, and she was a sweet girl. She would come over, but I trained her to train fishing for me at the time. It was great. It was beautiful. It was like having a bot, but like a real person. Maybe I guess you'd call it a slave bot. I don't know.
Bot. We're gonna leave it with bot.
I don't know if you could say that in an interview.
Yeah, no, you can.
We're here now. It happened.
What is the darkest place RuneScape has taken your mental during the grind?
The darkest place RuneScape has taken my mental. I don't know if it's taken me to any dark places. It's kind of my escape from the dark places.
Okay.
It's almost like the light. But that agility grind was pretty gruesome. You know, you're not doing much sleeping. I've done many of
Yes.
all-nighters just to train my skills. Mining's one of them. And slow skill. A great one, but a slow one. Spend all night. Feels like you get a lot of progress done, but it's not really healthy to do that.
How about explaining to a non-old school RuneScape player that you've maxed an account? Like, how do you explain the dedication? How does one even understand that level of sacrifice, the time investment? How do you even explain it to someone like that?
The only way to explain it to someone who wouldn't realize, or is this person like a gamer, like a casual gamer?
They are, yeah, they're a casual gamer. They play games.
Now, this is completely true statistics. I looked this up. By the way, it's not, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe most games, maybe single-player games, whatever other types of MMOs maybe, on average, I believe it's like 300 hours to max your account or to complete the game, maybe complete the story.
Right.
And from my understanding, it takes, on average, or this could be an old stat, but from my understanding, it takes about 2,000 hours to casually max an old school RuneScape account.
Might even be more.
You just really got to really be prepared for the grind set and know you're in it for the long run and really love what you do. There's no point in doing it if you're not gonna enjoy it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I feel that. How about if you had mod capabilities? If you could erase one skill from the game, which one would it be and why? Would it just be the agility grind because of the sheer pain?
The question is if I could erase one skill?
Yes, like you have the power. You're not just a mod. You're the CEO. You can just take fishing just deleted.
That's
Never.
it. Now it's weird because fishing is the equivalent of wood cutting. I love wood cutting.
Right.
I hate fishing. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. It just feels really slow and shitty. But I would get rid of fishing in a heartbeat.
Yeah, see, I do agree there because I love wood cutting. I think it's very relaxing. You're chopping a tree. Maybe it's just like the act of what you're doing, chopping a tree versus catching a fish. Maybe we're just not fishermen.
Maybe we're not fishermen. We're more
we like to chop trees.
Lumberjacks.
We're lumberjacks. Yes. Well said. What's the single most AFK grind you abused to survive maxing?
Single most AFK. I don't know if I'd call it single most AFK, but when I was a younger lad, I didn't have too much money. I was a full-time student. At that time, I went out to Best Buy and I bought, I believe, a shitty $200 Lenovo laptop. Now this thing, let alone I don't have a good setup to begin with. I lag if I start running like 3 clients, whatever. This thing couldn't run 1 client without lagging. But I would set that up on one of those snack tables. If anyone knows what I'm describing, it's like the fold-up snack tables that you could like tuck in like a little cubby way or whatever. Just big enough to fit a laptop. That's it. Okay. I would sit that down. I would sit in a chair in my living room, in my parents' living room. I would put World of Tanks on the Xbox on the TV. And I would play World of Tanks, and I would either chop magic trees or I would Nightmare Zone in full Darox. And that's what I would do.
I feel like that's a respectable answer, actually.
Thank you, sir.
How about in terms of GP? What's the most expensive mistake you made on the way to maxing?
I don't know if I'd say on the way to maxing, but the most expensive mistake I ever made,
yes,
was getting into staking.
And
yes,
good times.
I've staked amongst the greats. I've staked amongst the Spark Max, the Oda blocks. I've staked them all. I have won, but ultimately I have lost. I staked my way all the way up to a 17 billion bank over the span of 2 to 3 weeks.
Bet you wish you kept
that. Within the
that.
span of 5 minutes, I staked my way back to 0. And that, my friends, is the most costly mistake.
And yes, I feel like that would have affected your maxing grind if you had 17 bill. Some skills would have just been light work.
Not only did it did affect my maxing grind actually. That's the time magic saplings were like at least 150 each. I banked full farming, full tree runs. I banked crafting through black dragonhide tops or bodies, and I banked. What else did I bank? I banked smithing. I banked construction. Construction's like over 200 mil. Mahogany tables. I banked that. What I do? When I was losing staking, I sold it and I staked it and I lost it. Agonizing.
Agonizing, yeah. Do you think Jagex secretly hates us based on how painful some of these skills are? Or do you think they love us because they've made this game something that's actually worth achieving?
I think that they've provided us with something challenging, and if you do max, I think it's an achievement. And I think it feels worthwhile if that's what you're into.
Okay.
If you could see the light at the end of the tunnel for...
I was thinking about the botting problem, honestly, but I don't really feel as though the botting problem has anything to do with maxing. Do you agree? I mean, they have eliminated a lot of bots recently, which is very good for the economy. But do you think it affected your maxing journey in any way?
Well, when you have high numbers of bots, you got things like Chinchampas go down. That's quick range XP. What else goes down? Pretty much anything could go down.
Yeah.
Magic, tree logs could go down. That's fire making if you choose to do that.
Well, I mean, nowadays they got like Coliseum bots and shit. So
smithing used to be expensive.
Everything goes down. Smithing, okay. Smithing was expensive?
It was. It used to be expensive.
Which skill felt...
when I did it. Crafting was very expensive when I did it.
Which skill felt easier than you expected it to be?
Rune crafting. And mining.
Really?
I loved both of them. Those are two that people usually hate. I loved both of them.
Was it the
relaxing
AFK Blood Rune and Soul Rune?
Yep,
was that
Arceus rune crafting.
Okay. And the mining, did you mainly do stars or
Motherload mine?
Motherload
mine is the way to go. Stars was not in the game when I hit 99.
Oh, okay. And you definitely did some amethyst back in the day, right?
I've done my fair share of amethyst, but I think that's post 99 for the most part.
Okay. What is your proudest flex while maxing? Like something you did better than the average player?
I don't know if I'd say I did it better. It'll be my proudest flex as I maxed without a questscape. I'm at current day 532 million XP. No maxscape. I mean, no questscape. No.
Oh my god!
Cape, no
yeah, this is
309 collection logs, 171 combat tasks. Flex. I hop on this game. I do what I want, and that's it.
See,
the game will not control me.
This is interesting because this one I feel like is very specific to you. Do you feel like a psychopath for having gotten 99 Slayer before Barrow's Gloves?
Oh, that's a flex. No, I do not feel like a psychopath. I feel goated.
Goated, okay. Flex, okay.
99 Slayer before. I got 99 Slayer with steel gloves. How about that?
Was
Not
it
only
steel?
did I get it with steel gloves, I got a fire cape with 99 range. I'm goated. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I currently wear the fire max cape. Goated. I don't care what anyone says. Goated.
Okay.
I maxed. I'm gonna wear it.
What
Can't shame me.
What was your worst day? I am not maxed. I'm getting there. What was your worst day on RuneScape?
It's clear. There's a few of them actually. Definitely that 17 billion. I was a little older, a little less unaffected, more like kind of just shell shocked.
Right.
When I was a kid, I've gotten lured a few times when I was a kid. Now these were actually before Old School. This was regular RuneScape.
Pre-EOC.
Pre-EOC date. I got scammed for a dragon plate body somewhere behind the Lumbridge Church, Lumbridge altar, a Lumbridge, what do you call it? Monastery?
Was this the duplicating
right outside
glitch?
the Lumbridge Castle, right outside the there was a glitch tile. Maybe I had to walk on it in a certain pattern.
I actually know exactly what you're talking about.
And I dropped it, thinking I'd be able to pick it up. And every time I clicked back onto the tile to pick it up, it booted my character straight off of that tile, and then they telegrabbed it. I watched it disappear before my eyes.
You said there was a third.
I got scammed once, and I got scammed once for a Zamorak Godsword. in a YouTube video caught in 4K when I was a kid.
I forgot about
But
that
you learn
one.
from these. You learn from these and you come back better. Do you really? I got scammed a year ago for full Torva for 1 bill. I don't know if you come back better. Whatever. You win some, you lose some.
How much GP do you think you've burned total to max?
Burned?
Yes. Like, to actually max your account, how much GP do you spent strictly on the actual process of skilling?
Oh, man, I would have no clue. A decent number. Nah, I mean, decent number, maybe not so decent. Few hundred mil.
That's it?
A lot of prayer. I chose to just do Slayer and save Dragon Bones, Worm Bones, Drake Bones, Dagonoth Bones. I would use them in the Wilderness Altar when I got the chance.
Right. Well, we already heard of one of the weirdest places you trained a skill, but do you have any other strange locations that you spent either AFK training a skill, IRL, or, you know, just training a skill in a very strange environment?
Are you talking about within the game or in real life?
IRL. A class, bathroom, work, on a date.
COVID. I was on college.
Okay.
Zoom class. College Zoom class, and I was just running Arceus Blood Runes at the time. That's it. Money.
Okay. Money. Did you follow a guide at any point, or did you kind of just wing it the whole time?
Wing it. Do whatever you like. That's the best way to play this game. You'll burn out way quicker if you're trying to play efficient. You'll enjoy way more if you do whatever you actually enjoy doing.
Fair. Has there been any grinds that you found were really dumb in the moment, but later you realized that they became very, very worth it?
I don't think so. Couldn't name one for you. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have an answer for that.
I'm not even gonna lie. I wrote down the question, but I fucking asked the question wrong. So
okay.
It kind of
like an edit cut. What's the fucking question?
No, I don't know. We might edit this out. Who knows? But the question was supposed to be, what's the dumbest grind you did that you later realized was completely inefficient? And I said it backwards.
Oh.
See what I mean?
I entirely bought all of 99 crafting via the plan to spin flax into bowstrings for like 10k XP an hour, and I gave up on that very quickly.
I can see why.
It was like 500,000 flax.
Jesus Christ.
And I remember I showed it to someone at the G, like, oh, I have 99 crafting banked, and I showed him, and he just laughed.
What skill cape means the most to you personally, and why?
Agility. I'm very connected to that agility grind. I don't think many have done it quite as I've done it.
Right.
You're talking about over 9,000 laps at the RD rooftop. I did that in 15 days.
Averaging, what is that, like 700 laps a day?
Yeah, there was a day I hit 1,000.
Yeah, that's actually wild. So in-game, we're talking in-game here. What's the funniest interaction you had with another player during your maxing journey?
I have funny interactions all the time. You know, this is an MMORPG. Right. You gotta get some role playing in when you can.
Have you had one that stood out more than the rest?
They're just all great. They all come and go. They're all here and there. You know, if you know, you know. Unless you're one of those sweats who just keeps your chat box closed and go play a different game. Go play a solo game, a story mode game.
How do you feel about someone buying a maxed account instead of grinding it?
Do people do that? I'm not even quite sure I know people do that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know anyone that's ever done that, but I'm sure it's possible. There's definitely illegal ways to do it, and obviously we would not suggest you do that. But how do you feel about it?
It's just wrong.
Right?
You want a maxed account? Go earn it.
If you could add a 24th skill, would it be sailing, or what would it be if you had the choice?
Would not be sailing.
Would it be any of the other options they mentioned?
I don't know if I would add another skill. I very enjoyed the game the way it is.
I think it's perfect the way it is.
For me, I mean, I'm not a 200 mil all. I'll never be a 200 mil all. Maybe for those people, they want a new skill, or maybe newer people coming into the game, or that's just exciting for them. For me, I think it's perfect. Reminds me of my childhood. I think they've taken it, they've spun it in a good direction with everything they've created on the old school team. And mod Ash, mod Mackay, goats.
What's the most underrated skill cape perk or max cape perk?
Underrated skill cape perk. They're all pretty underrated. Or they're all underwhelming. Underrated actually could be, I guess, defense cape, or like, I wouldn't ever wear it, but occasionally I just do Slayer on like normal mobs with max cape.
What does the defense cape do?
A defense cape acts as Ring of Life if you turn it on. Very good.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, very good. It could TP you out from dying. And it has for me.
Who in your life is most unimpressed that you mentioned that you maxed them?
Unimpressed. Anyone who just doesn't get it. They just don't know. But are they unimpressed, or are they just unaware? They're unawakened. They're unrealized.
Okay. And the very last question is, if you had to choose, would you take the Infernal Cape and have to sacrifice 10 levels from every single skill to get a free Infernal Cape, or would you rather just keep your max cape?
No, I would regain the last 10 levels.
Yeah, you would for the Infernal Cape?
I wake up every morning at 4:40 in the morning to go to work. Every day I come home and I'm shot. I don't have time or effort or brain capacity. I want to learn the 65 or whatever, 60, however many ways.
I think it's 7. I think it's 7.
The Inferno. It's just not in my cards.
So you would do the last 10 levels over again, even though going from 90 to 99 is crazy.
Yep.
Okay, respectable. Thank you for the interview. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Any last words to say?
Any last words?
Words of wisdom, I should say.
Any last words of wisdom?
Yes, sir.
Life ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you could get hit and get back up.
All right. Peace out.
Or keep going, keep pushing for max even when it hurts.
Wait, I got cut off. What'd you say?
Moral of the story, just keep going, keep pushing for max no matter how much it hurts.
All right.